everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be discussing with you guys if luxury is worth it or not in various different categories, but I'm going to be splitting this up into two videos. One is going to be about leather pieces, SLGs, handbags, shoes, whatever, and then the second one's going to be about makeup and perfume in general. So first of all, with shoes, do I think that luxury shoes are worth it? Yes. I think because, well, actually, I think it depends what you're thinking to wear these out on. If you're planning on wearing these out to only special events, then yes, do treat yourself to a nice designer pair of shoes. This here is from Burberry. You can see that. And this is made out of snake skin, just to let you know. Luxury designers usually do have a lot of shoes that are made out of exotics or that are really over the top. So, if you want a shoe kind of like that, definitely I say they're really good for special events, special occasions, not so much for every day. Like if you are a type of person that if you find a really comfortable shoe and you absolutely love wearing it and you wear it every day, I totally would say it's not worth buying a luxury designer shoe, because I had a pair of Lanvin sandals and I wore the heck out of them for 2 summers straight, and they wore out. They totally died. So I after that experience, I know not to spend the money on very comfortable everyday shoes. But if you're gonna buy like special event shoes, shoes that you're gonna wear very sparingly, I say definitely yes. Like these shoes here, I wear on special events when I'm with my boyfriend, whether it be like just like a date where we want to, go to a nice restaurant, have a nice evening out together, just have a one-on-one night together, or, weddings or dinner parties or stuff like that, I say yes. But, trips out to the mall, I totally say it's not worth it. Next one here I will talk about is jewelry. Now, I believe jewelry, it's kind of like I think it's more of a, yes, it's more worth it to spend luxury than, on jewelry than, cheaper, like $10 jewelry. And I've had experience with this. Mostly, I say no to inexpensive jewelry is because they do tend to die pretty fast. They start to discolor on your skin, mostly like rings and stuff like that. They rust, they break very easily, or like just the material, you can feel it's not very good and it doesn't show that it's really good quality. Whereas like jewelry, this here is a necklace from Alexander McQueen. This here is a Hermes click-clack bracelet, and this here is a Louis Vuitton Alma bracelet. And I do think it is worth buying luxury jewelry, mostly if they are like metal pieces, not so much leather, I think, because leather will tend to die out a lot more faster. But for stuff that's metal, like these two items here, I totally do think they are worth it. They are really durable. You can really feel the quality. For example, I actually like tried a whole bunch of click-clack inspired bracelets, and the hinge was really wobbly. Every time I would put it on, it would pinch my skin, and it would come off really easily, and it didn't have a very nice weight to it, whereas this has a very nice weight to it. It's sturdy, that it's not, I know that's not going to pinch me or anything, and I know that's really easy to put on. Whereas, you know, other jewelry, it will like discolor and it doesn't look good. Leather jewelry, I say you do have to be a lot more careful how you wear them. You know, don't wear them when you know you're gonna be near water a lot, like washing dishes or you know near a swimming pool or whatever. Don't wear that. But these are really great for casual days, or you know days where you want to spruce up your outfit a lot. You want to fancy it up a little bit, and that's what luxury really is to really fancy up your outfit. Because when you think of luxury, you do think of this fancy type look. But if you are the type, but if you want to get into luxury, I say definitely the very first thing to go into is jewelry, and not so much leather because leather can wear out a lot faster. But jewelry, like from Tiffany & Co, is definitely a great first designer piece for you. Because they start around 150 something to 200 around there. That's like the starting point, and then you can work your way up to buying more expensive jewelry. But Tiffany & Co does really great quality and designed pieces. I have a few. I don't have them right now. I'm not wearing them right now, but I do have a few, and I love wearing them. They just add that extra sophistication to your outfit, and they go well with any look that you're going for. Next one here, I'm going to talk about our SLGs. Sorry, which one here? Yeah, so I'll talk about this one here. This is my Louis Vuitton clay in the monogram print, and I use this for my keys. It's actually meant for keys. Clay means key in French. So I use this for my keys specifically because this is a great reminder for myself not to forget or lose or misplace my keys. I'm the type of person that's very notorious for doing that. I like before I had this, I just had my keys out and I would just like plop them somewhere on a chair, on a table or whatever, and totally forget where I put them. Whereas this, I always have the first reaction after I use my keys is to put my keys back and put this back into my bag, or put this somewhere that is very visible for me to see. And it always has this reminder in my head to never forget them, or forget this. And it's very durable. I think if you're going to invest in a luxury leather piece, I say go for a clay or a key holder, because you know your keys are very important, but also you spent a lot of money on this, so it's very important to you as well. So that's how I kind of like put my twist onto this. And the next one here are leather wallets, card holders, and coin purses. Coin purses I think are not very necessary because in mostly all wallets you can there is a change compartment, or you know usually people don't use change a lot, and I don't actually have a lot of change in here, or actually I don't have change in here at all because I used it all up. But if you're the type of person that is okay with spending the money, then I say go for it. But you can definitely go to like a dollar store and just buy a fabric coin pouch and buy it. It's not really necessary. And also card holders and wallets. That's a different story. People use card holders for their business cards, and you know you do want to show that extra like classiness or whatever. So I do think it is worth it. But you can also use them as a wallet, so that's like really worth it because you can use it various ways, various situations. This here is supposed to be a card holder, but I use it as a wallet. And because I use mostly debit and credit, I hardly have cash. This little card holder really does the trick for me. I use it as a wallet, but if you have a larger wallet, I say that is really worth it because you don't need to spend extra money on on a change purse. It comes with so many compartments. Only downside is that because it's a large wallet, this won't fit in a lot of smaller handbags or in your pocket or something like that. So I say if you want like a wallet, I'd say go for a small compact sized wallet, so that first you get the hands-on experience on luxury, but you do get a really nice piece to hold in your hand. I just find having luxury to hold in your hand is kind of nice. I don't know, it's just my weird little thing. But all in all, I don't. If there are so many wallets out there that are not luxury, that are really really good quality as well, but if you're the type of person that likes matchy and if you have a designer luxury handbag, I say yes. But if you're not, then a wallet isn't very necessary. You can have a really expensive handbag and then have really cheap SLGs inside your handbag, because who's gonna see your wallet? Like, let's be real here. Who's gonna go into your handbag and see if you have luxury stuff in your handbag? But me, because I am a collector and I do enjoy luxury, I think personally, if you're one of those type of people like me, it is worth it to have a small little card holder. And also, if sometimes with these wallets, you can use it as a clutch, or you can use it just for going out for short little lunch breaks. And if you don't want to hold a handbag or hold anything else, you just want to take something, but yet you still want to have the luxury look, or you want to have luxury in your hand, then I say totally go for it for that. And there's actually a lot of SLG or wallets out there that can be doubled as a clutch, so it is kind of worth it actually if you have that in mind. Like a Chanel wallet on chain I think is definitely worth it, because you can use it as a wallet and a handbag and a clutch, so you get 3 in one. So it is pretty much well worth the price of that. Next one here is an agenda holder from Louis Vuitton, and with agenda paper refills. I'm gonna be real here with you guys, and this is definitely totally not worth it. Totally not worth the money, because it's an agenda and every year you have to switch out the papers, and it's very unnecessary. But because I am a collector, I wanted to have this. But I also found that because I spent money on this, because I spent a great deal of money on this, it does make me want to use it. And I do find myself being a lot more organized, and it's kind of therapeutic, kind of in a way, because you can write whatever you want in here. And you don't necessarily have to have the Louis Vuitton paper in here. You can just you can make it yourself. You can order some from Etsy, or go to Filofax and get it from them for like a fraction of the cost of the paper refills. And you can actually use this as like a sketchbook, although because sketchbooks are quite dirty, I don't recommend this for that. But if you want to do that, you can do that. But this is very unnecessary. I purchased this just because I'm a collector, and I wanted something in this print from Louis Vuitton, so it's that. Next one here are bag charms, and this one here is Fendi Monster or Bag Bug from Fendi, and this is another one just like my agenda refill or agenda here, that it's not necessary. It's not worth paying luxury prices for a bag charm, because these just hang on your bag and they just like dangle and whatever. Reason why I purchased him though is because he did add a lot of personalization to my bag or my bags and whatnot, and there are days where I do kind of say, why did I buy this? But at the same time, I don't regret purchasing him, because he's very lovable. He's like a pet thing I like to take with me. I don't know, but this is another item where I think it's not really worth it. You can definitely go to like H&M, Forever 21, and purchase a poof. I think maybe they have like poofs that have a face on it. I'm not sure, but you can definitely if you want a pom-pom poof thing that looks like this, then you can definitely like go to those stores and buy one for like $5 or whatever, or even make it yourself. This I can't make it myself because it's real fur and I don't have the skills to like sew the fur like this. Charms. Next one here, last one, is about handbags, and I think handbags are totally worth it for luxury, depending what you want out of it. Obviously for this, because it's I wanted a Chanel handbag, and I wanted a handbag that was the focal point to my outfit, because I rarely wear a lot of fancy clothes. I'm not that type of person, but I really do love a good, nice luxury handbag. And luxury doesn't necessarily, it has to have a crazy high price point for handbags, or basically everything in general. But for handbags, I believe like everyone should have at least one luxury of something, at least minimum of one. It doesn't have to be a handbag, it doesn't have to be shoes or makeup or whatever. It can be anything that you want, but something that you have that golden piece in your closet where you feel really happy about, and every time you wear it or every time you take it out, you just feel very confident in yourself. Not confident because you have a luxury handbag you can flash out to everyone, but just internally that makes you feel good about yourself, and to basically show that you love yourself. And that's what I think luxury in general is basically about. You purchase these things because you want to love yourself. You want to show that you do love yourself. Not so much about showing off your wealth and stuff like that, but showing that you do take a lot of time and care for yourself. And buying luxury handbags is actually more my thing than anything else. I have like more handbags than I do like shoes and stuff like that, but reason why I go with luxury handbags is because they just make me feel good about myself. Again, not because it shows my wealth or anything, but because I love the design. I love how functional they are. It goes with practically everything, and it really does, I think, show a little bit about you, because all these luxury handbags, SLGs and whatever, all have a really intricate thing or characteristic, and these designers have a whole bunch of styles in their brand, and I think it just shows a lot more about your style, more about you, and yeah, so I mean, necessarily if you don't have that type of passion for handbags or for shoes, luxury, or whatever, then I don't think luxury is worth it for you. But for others that do appreciate luxury, I think it does. I think it is worth it if you are willing to spend the money and actually appreciate it. And that's the most important thing, is if you are actually willing to appreciate the brand a lot more than others would. I mean, you can definitely buy like a Forever 21 look-alike version of this handbag. I have seen it in Forever 21, and you can definitely like buy a Forever 21 version of the LeBoy bag. And totally, like, more goes out for you who don't want to spend the money, who think that it's silly to spend the money. At first, I honestly did think it was, but I, researched more into them, and I actually took more appreciation to the designs of themselves. So yeah, that's practically it. I'm sorry that this video did end up being pretty long. There's a lot I had to say, in this video. But yeah, so have a great day, everyone, and I hope you guys have a great one. Bye bye.